All LYRIQ models use a sizable 102 kWh battery pack, enabling a competitive 312-mile range in rear-wheel drive configuration. This should be plenty for most weekly commutes. That RWD model produces 340 horsepower and 325 pounds-ft of torque, enough to produce urgent acceleration when called upon. No, it won't outdrag a Tesla, but it feels quicker than most ICE vehicles of this size. If 340 horsepower isn't enough, the odd model boosts that figure to 500 horsepower, although torque and range figures haven't been confirmed for this derivative yet. We didn't have a chance to sample this model, as it won't be available at launch, but that significant power bump should take the LYRIQ's performance from sprightly to outright fast with a small range decrease. For those who want a tow, only the odd model will be tow-rated, with a maximum capacity of 3,500 pounds. Equally important are recharging times. The LYRIQ ships with a dual-level charger, which can charge at up to 7.7 kW when plugged into a household outlet. That's enough to recoup around 21 miles range per hour. Buyers who install a 100-amp Level 2 charger in their home, and can do so with the $1,500 credit included with the LYRIQ, can charge it up to 19.2 kW, putting 52 miles of range per hour back in the battery. On a DC fast charger, the LYRIQ can reach a peak 190 kW rate, generating around 76 miles of range in just 10 minutes. It's not the quickest DC charge speed available, but the home charge speed is impressive. The LYRIQ styling when it was teased back at the 2019 Detroit Auto Show, but seeing it in person has done wonders to change our opinion. Not everyone will love the risks Cadillac took here, but the LYRIQ's bold design will be a conversation starter. It all starts with the black crystal grille, which features unique laser-etched lines that mimic a traditional grille. That area is flanked by vertical LED light clusters, which perform flashy entry sequences when the vehicle is unlocked at night. The rear is similarly unique, with taillights that wrap around the C-pillar and also play a light show. In terms of dimensions, the LYRIQ stretches 196.7 inches long, only slightly shorter than the 3-row XT6 and several inches longer than a Model Y, and rides on a 121.8 inches wheelbase. At 63.9 inches tall, it's 6 inches lower than the XT6, giving it an entirely different presence up close. Cadillac's color palette is disappointingly limited to satin steel metallic or stellar black metallic at launch, but other colors will be added as production ramps up. If you like the Escalade's interior, prepare to be impressed by the LYRIQ. It builds upon what worked at a six-figure price tag and brings it down to a more attainable level. The centerpiece is a 33 inches curved LED display, now one screen rather than separate ones like the Escalade. The resolution is astounding, and the Google-powered user interface makes any task a breeze. Just say, "Hey Google," and the car instantly responds to your request. A 19-speaker AKG audio sounds great for this price point, with speakers in the headrests contributing to a stellar surround sound experience. Many have mocked Cadillac for recycled buttons from lower-priced GM models, but the LYRIQ shares no parts bin pieces even with other caddies. All of the button switches feel high dollar, except the rotating control knob for the infotainment, which feels just okay. At least it looks pretty and lights up at night. Speaking of night, the ambient cabin lighting looks stunning without being overwhelming like rivals from Mercedes. Being a midsize model, Cadillac has played it smart and built the LYRIQ exclusively as a 2-row 5-seater. The seats up front are soft and supportive, with heating, ventilation, and massage function, though the latter is far from the best we've sampled. For those in front, 38.6 inches of headroom and 41.4 inches of legroom are generous figures. Rear seat legroom measures just under 40 inches, which is enough even for tall passengers, while the headroom figure of 37.7 is also plentiful for most. Behind those seats, the LYRIQ houses 28 cubic feet of cargo space, which opens to 60.8 cubic feet when folded. That's sizable, though the LYRIQ's slopped roofline cuts overall practicality a bit.